This time on the Highway Thru Hell, heavy rescue must keep a loaded trailer from blowing apart.
Watch your back.
Oh, look at that.
And the competition
This is black gold.
is knee-deep in shit.
Smells like poop. This is freaking gross. Get out of there. More bills.
Jamie faces a threat he never saw coming
Trucks aren't running. The money's not here.
that could force him off the coke.
This is probably the hardest day I've had to deal with in years.
In the rugged mountains of the Pacific Northwest, there's a highway like no other. The Coca-Cola is an engineering marvel. But when the weather turns bad,
Look out!
It's like the Bermuda Triangle of truck accidents.
keeping the coke open takes an army
When the highway shuts down, the world shuts down.
and a last line of defense.
Jimmy Davis en route.
A heavy rescue team ready to tackle any disaster. Because here, closure is not an option. The last of winter is still biting at the Highway Thru Hell.
Go ahead.
Jamie and Adam start their day mopping up a messy wreck.
Got her?
You betcha.
A couple of 750s, we could have done that in 4 hours.
You'd be here for a week.
Isn't it amazing how things have changed? Why wouldn't anybody who does this job want to own a rotator?
Once again, Jamie's $750,000 gamble is paying off.
The rotator is the ultimate machine if you want to quickly clear wrecks off highways.
When there's a major incident here, I'm confident that we're going to handle that job quickly and efficiently, and we're going to get the highway open faster than anybody else.
On his way home, he gets another chance to put his mean machine to work.
Truck in the ditch at Kanaka.
Left one scene right to go to another one. Dispatch called us and said that we have another semi-wreck just down the road here. It's a load of windshield washer fluid or something.
The loaded semi went into a drainage ditch and tipped over. Police shut down the highway to give Jamie room to work.
I think I'm gonna run one on the deck on this with a block. I think this is where his weight is. Worried about this load.
Figure so go.
I don't know. I'm worried about the wall.
The trailer's load is pressed against its flimsy sidewall.
The thing that could happen is, you know, the wall could bulge out on the other side.
Most trailers are built to be lightweight, wood walls covered in metal. Forced to bear a cargo's full weight, they can easily blow out.
We don't know what the wall looks like on that side. It could be damaged, it could have a hole in it, so we don't want to lose all the cargo out the side of the truck.
The cargo is hundreds of heavy cases of windshield wiper fluid.
The tractor trailer is leaning, but it's not right over. So you quickly make a decision, let's give this thing a try.
Jamie gambles that he can winch the rig out sideways.
We're gonna be real careful the way we pull this. Let me bring this ass end over. Okay, everybody should stand back now. I'm not quite sure if it'll hang in there. Go ahead, Adam.
You come?
Just a little bit. Coming across, okay? Staying together. Watch your back. Look at this thing. Holy. I don't know what we're gonna do with that landing gear.
The weight of the load is pushing the landing gear into the ground.
The landing gear was kind of in the mire and it was grabbing onto the pavement, the trailer, and then the walls hanging there, and that's a real critical time. So, you know, what do? Do you keep pulling? Do you stop? Do you shovel it out?
Traffic is backing up, and the police are pressuring Jamie to get the road reopened.
pull it through there, hey? I don't know what else we could do.
With the trailer hanging, their only viable option is to keep pulling.
Go ahead. Keep going.
I gotta get ahead. We actually had the trailer right up on two wheels. Oh! It's coming over there now.
The trailer's back on the road, and even better,
We're lucky.
the cargo is still inside.
Okay, you can undo her.
The only damage is a blown front tire.
That went pretty quick, eh? That was pretty fast.
Only 15 minutes after arriving on scene, Jamie and Adam have the highway moving again.
Highway 1 is now open, boys.
As Jamie heads back to base,
What's going on here?
he hears about yet another wreck.
Coca-Cola is closed, everybody, till they clean up that accident. Better get that Jamie Davis out there. He's number 1.
A semi is in pieces on the Coke just east of Hope.
We have a truck that has rolled over on Highway 5. It appears as though the trailer on the truck broke as it was driving down the road, caused the driver to lose control, and the trailer broke in half and left the roadway. This was a freight courier truck that's full of people's packages. A lot of people aren't going to be getting their packages today.
Yeah, go ahead. Got one vehicle off-road left, so we'll just wait for the tow truck.
Earlier this season, a local tow company that specializes in cars decided that they want a piece of the big rig action.
We've got tow on scene.
So they leased an older model wrecker to try their hand at heavy recovery.
Competition's competition. I have no problems with the fact that there's another competitor tow guy. I'm used to competing with everybody. But they pulled up in some rig.
They have limited capability and a recovery job, so the one truck guy doesn't bother me so much.
In the interest of fairness, Highway Patrol has implemented an on-call rotation policy, and this call has already been dispatched to the other company. With Jamie off rotation, all police calls for the next 2 weeks will be offered to his competitor first. Higher up on the Coke, Jamie's car guy, Ken Monkhouse, is on the hunt.
This is my family in Hope, me and the tow truck. General plan is you drive up and down the highway, they're looking for somebody that needs assistance.
For Ken, this has been a tough winter.
The competition thing is really ramped up.
The competition has 7 trucks for towing cars.
7 trucks that do cars, and then on our side, me doing cars. One guy against 7 guys is not even I can beat those odds. I'm pretty damn good, but nobody's that good.
Nobody here looks like they need a hand.
Ken started the season with high hopes,
I'm hoping to do about 40 grand this winter.
but so far, he's barely made a quarter of that.
We're almost into March here, and the season's been an epic fail. The last 9 days, I've made $45, $5 a day. And I have a real hard time with personal failure. I have a real hard time with looking like an idiot. I don't want to get discouraged at this point in the game. It's not a good thing to be discouraged. Try and stay positive. If I'm positive, I'll do a lot better. You know, it can turn around tonight. It can turn around in an hour.
Fortunately, winter isn't over yet.
It's snowing pretty hard up here.
That night, a low-pressure system rolls in off the Pacific and smashes head-on into the Coke. Though off police rotation for big wrecks, Adam and Kevin can still compete for tow-ups.
The competition is getting pretty fierce up here. They're there to make a living. I can understand why they're doing it. I'd probably do the same thing, but I try not to think about it too much because it actually really pisses me off. But I'm gonna have to work a little harder, I guess.
They stop to check on a semi that's chaining up in the right-hand lane.
This guy's kind of blocking the road. We got to get him out of here sooner or later. He's been sitting here for an hour now. You be able to get going here, you think, or?
The driver seems determined to get out on his own and avoid a tow-up fee.
Just gonna throw on another set of chain. See, you're putting these things on backwards, eh? You see that there? Yeah, that's why you're having all the trouble there. We're down to one lane here, basically, right? So he's taking up 2 lanes of the highway. And the snowplows want to come through here and get this lane cleared up before another snow comes in. Okay, buddy. You got her.
The driver throws it in gear and goes nowhere.
What gear are you starting out in? Low? Just 10 speed. Oh, that's half your problem. Okay. Got a 10 speed. You should be trucking through California with a 10 speed, not up here in the mountain. You can't even lift off. Look at me sliding backwards.
You can't tell a guy how to drive because he knows how to drive, right?
Something's got to give. Look at that chain, it's getting shredded. Look at me sliding backwards.
Off rotation for big wrecks, Adam and Kevin scramble to find tow-up jobs.
Something's got to give.
But a spun-out driver is determined to get moving again without their help.
Got a 10 speed. You should be trucking through California with a 10 speed, not up here in the mountain.
He might get her if he gets over here. He might be fine, but you never know because he's gonna dig and chew until he can't go no more. And then his whole truck is gonna be sideways to block the whole highway.
Oh, this chain, look at his chain. Look at his chain right off.
It took half an hour to put that chain on. It took 2 minutes to burn off.
Where's the logic in that? He just blew off $500 in tire chains, burning off his tires.
And his clutch. His tranny.
When do you say enough is enough? Like, you know, to replace a clutch in that thing is $4,000. Look at that rear end growling away.
All to save $350.
The driver finally throws in the towel.
How do you want to pay? Cash?
Perfect.
Adam hooks him up, while Kevin seals the deal.
Well, we didn't come up here totally for nothing. We got a little bit of cash. A little's better than nothing.
But for Jamie, small potato pull-ups aren't going to pay his big-ticket bills.
340. That's all we had.
That's all we got. 1, 2, 3, 4 trucks.
It's better than nothing.
Well, we got stunk tonight.
Yeah, I'm disappointed there wasn't any more business than one guy. Fuel, labor, wages, all that kind of thing. This is costing us money to come up here tonight.
Morning brings another wreck to the Coke. A double hopper hit a slushy shoulder and tipped over into the ditch. With Jamie off rotation, the call goes to his oldest rival,
USA 12 from Alquire.
Al Quiring.
Also, we have a semi flipped over at Larson Hill. Trailers are completely on its side. The load is out, so.
Unlike Jamie, Al's philosophy is that one man and one truck are enough to tackle almost any job.
I do a lot of tractor-trailer rollovers with just the one wrecker, and that's not uncommon for me at all. There's no rescue trucks, no guys running around. Wah, 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 wah. You can't send out an RB when all you needed was a fly swatter.
Al believes in keeping his overhead to a minimum.
Never once has anybody phoned my family's office and asking if we've got a shiny truck before we get a job. You know, most of the time it's, can you come quick?
Yeah, here's our guy right here.
Wow, that's a lot of tension on there.
But something about this job smells funny.
Smells like poop.
It is! It's stinky poop, Al!
Yes, it is human waste. It's biosolids. It's processed from the sewage treatment plants.
With only one wrecker, Al will have to upright one section at a time, starting with the cab.
Now we're gonna hook the winch lines on and do us some pulling. If you want to take the hook down to the chain there, I'll pull from here.
He recruits the trucking reps as swampers.
We'll bring that right up to the D-ring there again.
Al's Vulcan wrecker is equipped with a side winch, allowing him to pull from two directions at the same time.
Does it look like it's gonna pop? Just watch out, John. Get out of there. Beautiful. Now, if the rest comes out that easy.
Al repositions his wrecker to tackle the two hopper trailers.
That was quick and easy to pull the tractor out. Hopefully the trailers will be the same. I'm used to flipping trailers over myself, so that's not a big deal. Gonna have to get out and have a look at the angle of the good angle.
He figures flipping the hoppers will be a piece of cake.
The sooner I got that mess cleaned up, the sooner I'm heading home to my wife's good cooking.
To avoid bending the chassis, he wants to unhitch them and flip them one at a time.
We're gonna pull the pin puller. Ugh. Is it moving?
There's a pretty good twist on that, Al.
The weight of the loaded hopper is putting too much pressure on the kingpin.
I think you're gonna have to lift on this frame just to take that tension off.
Yeah. Pull up and give her a little tug with the side pull there.
Hey, Travis, tight! Got it.
Do you think that pin popped?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, it did, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful.
Now he needs to get them back on their wheels.
And we're gonna see what we can grab hold of it.
But there's no secure place to rig onto the thin top edge of the hopper.
Hook that chain so the hook comes back into the ring. We're just gonna try and get that trailer separated and drag it up the bank a bit so the load will come out of it.
The hoppers are made of lightweight aluminum. If he tries to flip them with the load inside, they could break apart. So first, he needs to dump the poop.
We're hoping to get the ass end of it kind of up here so that it's laying mostly upside down.
He is hoping to roll it as he separates. Should empty out the box real nice if it works.
It's moving now.
Let's have a look and see what we've done.
Some of it rolled out, but not a lot.
What do you think, shovel brigade?
Are you serious?
I've got tons of shovels.
That's 20 metric ton.
3 guys, that's not that bad.
You don't want to shovel? No problem. Get out of the way. I'm going to shovel. I'm going to shovel until I can't shovel anymore. And then when I can't shovel, I'm going to switch arms and I'm going to shovel some more. Just like eating an elephant, one bite at a time.
This is black gold. You got a pretty low standard of gold there, Al.
All season long, Scott's been waiting for the new record Jamie promised him, making do in the meantime with the vintage General.
Joe.
Last week, Jamie broke the news that the new truck is built, but he can't afford to put it into service.
I don't know what to say to you.
What do I do?
I've got to cut costs.
I can't.
I've got to cut costs. This is the thing I'm wrestling with. It keeps me awake in the middle of the night. Right?
Well, I'm sure it's going to keep me awake in the middle of the night. I committed to be here for this season, and well, I guess I'm just gonna have to man up and just suck it up and take on the general, you know?
But today, Jamie has a surprise for Scott. It may be months late, but all that is forgotten as the shiny new rig finally arrives.
You guys knew it was coming too, didn't you?
I knew it was coming. I didn't want to make you feel like we liked you or something.
I know.
Don't want to get your hopes up.
The rebuilt Western Star Wrecker is state-of-the-art.
It's a beautiful truck. That's everything you wanted.
600 horsepower Caterpillar in it. It's got a 20,000-pound front axle. Every full load bell and whistle on this thing, it's got everything.
Yeah, it's nice. Light rack doesn't look the same as Adam's.
It's sharper. Well, Adam's is taller.
It's got a more of a swoop to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said it was new and different from everybody else's, so.
Because it was delivered so late, Jamie struck a deal where he doesn't have to make payments until he puts it into service.
The only thing is, though, I can't license it and have it sitting here and me making payments on a truck that we'll hardly use. This thing will be $3,000 to $4,000 a month, and we won't license this till fall, if we keep it.
He signs the check, I drive the truck. What I'd like is to throw some plates on it and we go to work. And we show the competition, this is what we got for gear. What do you got? You know, let's just get at her.
But for now, the newest addition to Jamie's fleet isn't going anywhere.
We could probably get a chain under the front of that box, and then as you lift, it's gonna roll.
Back at the poop wreck, Al has given up any hope of recovering these hoppers on his own.
The digger's here. This is freaking gross.
He's requested an excavator to speed up the digging.
He's gonna come around and just suck up a little bit of that goop out of there.
He's also called in a backup wrecker.
If you get a good scoop beside it, we can always just shovel into it, right?
By sundown, he's got the first hopper empty and out of the ditch.
Fire that baby up and get the digger in there.
But it doesn't look like he'll be home for dinner.
Oh, everybody wants to be home at the end of the day, but this is a 24/7 job, right?
And this job is far from over.
Short one, long one.
Al still has to get the last hopper out of the ditch.
Flip this one over the same as we did the other one.
Yep.
And he'll use 2 wreckers to do it.
Back her up a bit.
Back her up a bit.
Oh yeah, you're way too far away.
Okay.
We're not dragging, we got to lift. You see your boom is here?
Yeah.
The load is over there.
Yeah.
Where do you want me to go with this one?
You see the ring there?
Oh, you okay? I've already got one here, Al.
He's had to shift from being the lone wolf
Right here.
to leader of the pack.
No. Look out! Gord, just cut the wheels hard to the right and go forward.
You repositioning or coming off?
Yeah, cut her loose.
Same chain as
Give me a little bit more.
I got 8 people asking to do everything at once. Just undo the chain. Leave the chain there.
I don't have enough, Al. Hey, we're digging the landing leg in, Al.
Watch out, John. Get out of there. Gotta have a victory steak.
But that steak may be coming with eggs for breakfast.
Tow time, but when we're done, it might be morning time, so.
In downtown Hope, Ken's gone home to take a break before another night shift.
There you go. Holy cow. What a good girl.
To save money this season, he decided to move into a hotel.
I moved into one room. It's not a bad hotel, but I mean, it's a hotel. What a good girl. What a good kitty cat. My strategy was, if I don't have a nice place to live, I'll be in a tow truck way more, and it's worked. Hey, buddy, it's Monkhouse. Sounds like they're chaining up on the hill there, so I'm gonna head up for a bit. I don't just live here by myself. I've got the cat, and I've got Mum. Pretty sure she's still in there. Yeah, she's still there. So that's Mum. She's been looking after me ever since she passed, 2007. You want some food? In case I don't come back for 3 days? Breakfast of retired tow truck drivers. Same thing Bruce had this morning. There you go, chicken feast. See you later, Mum. My guardian angel. Look after the cat. No fighting with Mom.
Tonight, Ken's working an extra shift to help make ends meet.
We didn't do a whole lot in the last 2 weeks, and it's getting bleaker and bleaker. We just frickin' paid the rent on Friday, like 8 days late. It's got me questioning the whole deal. You're never knowing how much you're gonna make. You know, are you gonna be paying your rent every 2 weeks type of deal? You're gonna be living in a whole hotel. Judging by the extremely light volume of car traffic, pretty much everybody's got home, so I think it's gonna be a quiet night up here tonight.
With no work in sight, Ken pulls off the highway and calls his son.
What are you doing, Spawn? Not much, buddy. What do you think I'm doing? Sitting up on a frickin' hill in a snowstorm trying to find my first call in 4 days. Starting to look a little bit bleak. But oh well, that's towing, right? Winter Monkhouse is my son. He's 29 years old. He's a good kid, doing really well for himself. Lots of confidence, way more confidence than I ever had. He's doing really well for himself. I'm really proud of him. When are you coming out? Oh, the 28th, the day after my birthday, so you don't gotta buy me a present. Isn't that convenient? One way or another, we'll get together there, young fella. You might have to come up to Hope, though. Okay, buddy. Yeah, you have a good night. Love you too. Bye-bye. Good kid. Surprisingly, you know, coming from me. No, I love him. I wish I saw a lot more of him. Good guy.
After another night of no work, Ken tries to find luck elsewhere.
I gotta leave him something. I can't leave him nothing. Pair of threes. Pair of frickin' threes. Why couldn't it be 2 aces? Oy, oy, oy. $18 down the toilet. $18 my son's not gonna get. Well, I gotta start thinking about him more. He's the only family I have. I have him and my cat. It'll be 25 years I've been doing this. Maybe it's time to get out of the towing thing and find a different type of truck to drive.
Jamie has been off police rotation for a week now, and the reality of having no wrecks to recover is starting to sink in.
We're on rotation with the other guy every 2 weeks, and we have 2 weeks on and we have 2 weeks off. So for the 2 weeks that they're on, you know, I'm keeping people staffed and employed here.
Bills, 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 bills every day.
Depressing. You know, I hate to be a whiner. I hate to whine about all this stuff, but we're riding on millions and millions of dollars of investment here. You know, millions to just be here. So, you know, when you lose your money and your revenue's gone, I mean, it's a life game changer for you. I'll go deal with the phone calls, I guess. And the more bad news mail.
I bought myself some gloves. I got the receipt.
Cool. Thanks, buddy. Why are we buying 3 of these things? $215, like. Scotty, why do we need 3 propane torches?
I got one for your truck, I got one for Adam's truck, and I got one for my truck.
I'm not unlimited money, right? So you get this guy spending and you buying for that guy and that guy buys for you. I'm just like community milk cow. Hey, everybody just, hey, give me money, James. You can take them things right back where they came from. Man, it's like money's unlimited or something, you know that? I'm not upset at people, I'm not mad at the world. My real problem is I've got a banker to answer to who's financing the trucks. Jamie Davis Towing. Yeah.
It's Jamie's brother.
Hey, how you doing? Hey, not too bad. And between Al coming up here and those guys giving them half the work, I mean, he just took a $20,000 job yesterday. I mean, I've got trucks coming out of my rear end here to service the area, you know what I mean? I have to put these trucks to work, right? They can't be sitting around here like looking at me in the window. I'm not gonna wait 6 months and go broke here. Not gonna happen. There's gonna be a real change around here and it's gonna happen fast.
Later that night, trucker radio reports a wreck on the Coke.
Northbound, you got a smashed up vehicle. Oh, there's a parking job. Just hope nobody's hurt.
His call originally came into us as a multi-vehicle collision near the snow shed on Highway 5. Unknown injuries.
The two-car collision has shut down one of the northbound lanes. Though he's still off rotation, Adam can't resist responding. The company that is on call is nowhere in sight.
I'm not willing to stay here and wait for towing to get here, so it happens. You gotta get the highway open. Thanks a lot.
I'm just glad to be alive.
Yeah.
The stunned driver of one of the cars was slowing down when he got slammed from behind.
It's like if you could look in your rearview mirror and you see somebody coming to kill you, basically, because he was coming so fast. He hit me so hard, I went around and...
Oh, so you're spun right around?
Yeah. Oh, my God. I've got 2 dogs with me, and I thought they were dead. I thought I was dead, but I've just kind of got them bundled up here so they're okay. I wouldn't want my dogs to die.
Adams called for backup, and the hungry crew will take any work they can get.
I don't like towing little cars at all, for any reason, anytime, anywhere. But there won't be a whole lot of work, so now we have to supplement our income by picking up as much work as we can. And if we can be Johnny on the spot, well, we'll give it a little shot, you know?
Within minutes, they've got the highway open.
So we're hooked up and we're heading for home. Okay.
Adam's pretty good. He's one of the best drivers that we've dealt with up here, and always gets things taken care of fast for us.
What's going on up on the Coke?
I'm gonna need at least one heavy wrecker for a truck and trailer.
When news of another wreck comes over the radio,
You and Adam both heading to this? Roger.
Adam and Scott shift into high gear.
Jackknife truck about 15K up the road. Sounds like he's southbound across all lanes of traffic.
I guess there's somebody all bent in shape up there is up here, northbound. Okay, I got a good jump on him. We'll have 20 minutes on him anyways, Adam. This thing cleared up before he even gets there.
A jackknife semi has both lanes shut down. Adam and Scott's wreckers are the first to arrive on scene. But the competition shows up only minutes later. And because he's on rotation, he gets the job.
Yeah, we won't need your iron today. Thanks for coming next time. This one's too easy. What's on the road, man? That's half the job. It's too simple. I don't need a rotator and 4 tow trucks and I don't know.
What are you doing?
Between getting an assault charge, I might as well just go home.
Adam walks off the field, but Scott decides to stay and watch the game play out.
I just wait for a few minutes. It's their job scene, and they've made it very clear that it's their job scene.
Okay, you're off.
Free country to be where they want to be. We're just stay parked where we are.
The rival wrecker hooks up and begins to straighten the cab. But as he pulls, a punctured fuel tank starts to spew diesel all over the highway. A jackknife truck is blocking northbound lanes on the Coke. Scott and Adam were the first wreckers on scene, but the competition is on police call, so he gets the job. Scott stays to watch and notices the wreck is leaking diesel fuel.
They're well aware of this, I take it?
Well, you know what? They should be, but apparently they're not too concerned about that. When you have a fuel leak, you got to stop that fuel. If they had the proper equipment, they could contain that fuel leak instead of letting it go into the environment.
The officer reports the situation back to his supervisor.
Stop that fuel, Johnny?
How are you going to stop it?
How?
Stop it.
Well, I'd just take a piece of wood and jam her in a hole like it's been done for years. He doesn't even know how to stop a simple fuel leak. I mean, that's heavy towing 101. You get to an accident, you see fuel leaking, you get your cedar wedges and you start pounding them in the holes. Always have wood with you to stuff in the hole.
But what we got is now we got fuel everywhere.
Yeah, so it should have been pumped before the job happened.
Okay, we got a diesel spill all over the roadway here.
How much has been spilled?
About 450 liters.
About 450 liters.
Yeah, we're gonna have to call environmental then.
That's a lot of diesel. Yes, sir.
An environmental spill like this could cost tens of thousands of dollars to clean up.
So you're with Jamie Davis? That's right. Okay.
I just stayed to observe what's going on, and he doesn't like me pointing out their faults. That's why we spend millions of dollars on gear, and he spends.
Does anyone have a pump we can pump it?
We do.
You do?
We do.
We got a pump too, but by the time we get it done and rigged up, it's already been punched out all over the road anyway.
Well, it didn't start leaking until you pulled it off the landing gear.
We have to pump it before we can drag it anyways.
You know what he's doing is he's making for a dangerous situation on the other side, because that fuel is going to go over the other lane of traffic, and you know what diesel and ice does. Yeah.
Okay, hang on.
Yeah. Diesel and ice, it's just probably the most slippery substance in the planet.
Preference, you pump the tank first, the traffic can wait. The fuel is more important than the traffic right now, so if we could keep the fuel down to a minimum spill, we can clean up.
But the competition's pump is still back in town. Until it gets here, he decides to take Scott's advice for plugging the holes.
It definitely slows down the leakage until you get your pump.
Okay, well, it's kind of too late now, so
yeah.
It's frustrating.
It is. It is frustrating.
The next morning, Scott arrives early to work on getting the General up to his standards.
I gotta drive the old girl. I might as well give her a bit of a cleanup.
So what happened on the Coke there last night?
When we first got on scene, there's no fuel leaking, there's no nothing. He just shows up, throws a hook, and starts yanking.
We have a whole yard full of updated modern equipment to handle these jobs.
Yeah.
I can see the writing on the wall. Now I'm faced with the reality that 50% of our business is gone. In a 2-day deal, I mean, there's $25,000 in work that went out the window to the competitor. So now it's starting to hit home for me. It's a rough, hard road to be in. I don't recommend people to get into this business, I tell you that. In a second, in a New York minute, you're done. My whole life's in a turmoil. All of a sudden, we have no work here. What do I do with all these employees? What do I do with the trucks? You know, closer's not an option. So I have to either auction off those high-end trucks or find another home where they can go work and make some money. It's a really hard day for me. This is probably the hardest day I've had to deal with in years.
With nothing to do but wait, Jamie heads to the barn for beer o'clock.
It's nothing but an old barn and a bunch of good old boys in there, but at the end of the day, there's lots of business goes on there. Everything around me has beaten me to the ground where I can't even really supply the service.
It's not a lack of knowledge that's holding you back here. It's a lack of business, and you don't feel you can.
Well, we can't survive. Really, we can't survive. We have a guy who's taken 50% of the rec work out from us from the RCMP. So the phones aren't ringing, trucks aren't running, there's no work. The money's not here. These are realities that I've got to face and I've got to deal with.
You know, like, you've been barking up a lot of trees looking for the cat, but you haven't hit the right tree to get the right cat.
If he's gonna wind up packing it in here, he might as well make an attempt somewhere else. There's money in the oil fields. Go to the oil fields. Go to Alberta. Fort Mac has got people lined up, you know, for tows.
If you go to Fort Mac and try it, I don't think you'll ever look back.
So why aren't you trying Fort Mac? The opportunity's there to try. Why wouldn't you try it?
I'd definitely be looking at that for an option. What have you got to lose?
Being off police rotation is killing Jamie's business.
We have a guy who's taken 50% of the rec work out from us from the RCMP. So the phones aren't ringing, trucks aren't running.
With a big crew, a fleet of trucks sitting idle, and bills piling up.
Bills every day.
He's reached a breaking point.
Well, we can't survive. We can't survive.
So why aren't you trying Fort Mac?
What have you got to lose?
Fort McMurray is a boom town, 900 miles away in the heart of oil country.
We keep getting drawn to Fort McMurray. So oil fields are going crazy up there with work. So maybe me and Adam got to go to Alberta, and they'll appreciate a couple guys like us who come out there and do the job for them. Population of Fort McMurray, 72,000 people in that town. Look at the streets, 5 abreast on that street. Pretty big town.
Yeah. They do a quick web search to check out the competition.
Have you looked at this guy?
Yeah, he doesn't really have much of a sight. Have you looked at them?
No, what's he got?
I don't know.
Yeah, that guy. He's got pretty big stuff.
Yeah, but he's got one tandem though, right?
Yeah, he's heavy duty. Fort McMurray, that's been in the back of our mind, but now I think we're at a point where we really don't have any choice.
The next morning, Jamie and Adam decide to take advantage of being off rotation.
Okay, we've made a commitment that, you know we're not gonna starve here all summer. I'm not doing it. He certainly doesn't want to do it. He's got to feed his family. I'm not gonna wait around till the banker's phoning wanting to come and repo my truck. I gotta go put these trucks to work. So we're on it, we're going, so.
Well, we're gonna hop in our pickup, I guess, and go up to Fort Mac and hunt around. We'll go do some scouting and check it out and see what happens.
So we're on the way to Fort Mac, so I'll call you later. Bye.
I have no doubt in my mind there's a ton of work because it's like the economic engine of Canada.
It could be a good idea. Jamie's a visionary. Jamie's been in business a long time, so who knows?
It's a huge gamble. A new town, new competition, a new highway.
Do I really want to go and play in somebody else's sandbox? Not really. Not 100% certain. I don't think Adam's 100% certain. I can't stop here and cry over spilt milk. You're either going ahead or you're going backwards.
I'm looking forward to it, but in the same hand, I'm nervous about it.
So we're on our way to Fort Mac. You know, if we don't have work here, you know, if like the logging truck guys, if they don't have logs to haul in Hope, they haul logs in Golden. So we have to go where the work is.
After 16 hours of driving, they arrive at Highway 63, a notorious stretch of road that's the main lifeline into the remote northern oil fields.
Look at that. That's a pickup truck rolled over.
I can't believe they leave cars in a ditch like this around here.
I mean, this is like the Wild Wild West here, from what I can see. just like money, money, money all up and down this road all morning, eh?
Yep.
For most drivers, this highway is a nightmare. But for Jamie, it might be a dream come true. Next time on the Highway Thru Hell.
Nobody's going anywhere.
A nasty spring storm
Yeah, he blocked the whole road.
catches the coke off guard.
We were converting to summer.
A mail truck hurtles toward an icy river.
I'm worried about that trailer moving.
Look at, look at, look at, look at.
And a broken promise forces Jamie to walk off the job.
We're done, okay? We're leaving.
And face a reality that could drive him off the coke.
You're either going ahead or you're going backwards.
This time on the Highway Thru Hell, Jamie Davis and his heavy rescue team take a very special look at the season that was in what could be their final beer o'clock in hope. A wicked winter of wrecks
Chaos up there.
and heartbreak
No!
forced Jamie to make the most difficult choice of his life.
Everything around me has beaten me to the ground.
He turns to his trusted crew
The reason I called you guys all in today,
to decide whether to stay on the coke
look at that.
or leave
Money, money, money all up and down this road.
for the rich towing grounds in Canada's booming north.
I'm Mark Miller, the producer of Highway Thru Hell. Welcome to our big pre-game show for our grand finale. I know everybody's anxious to see how it all ends, but we thought, what would be better than a final beer o'clock, a chance to catch up with Jamie and the boys, to talk about the season that was up on the coke and some of the hard decisions that still need to be made.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers, boys.
Here's to the end of the season.
Only hope.
Hey, Mark. One big episode left, big grand finale. What's it like for you guys? Now you've been on TV a year, a full season.
Oh, it's great.
I'm amazed at how kids enjoy the show.
Kids start dressing up as you at Halloween. You know, you're either very frightening. Even just going grocery shopping, you got people following you through the grocery store. If you walk by somebody, you can just tell they're looking at you like, I know that guy.
Some guy banging on my door 8 o'clock Sunday morning wanting free posters.
So people know who you are.
Oh, yeah. And I mean, I'm not as recognizable as these guys. I mean, but I get it a lot.
My God, you got a good haircut.
I got the same barber as you bastard.
Well, listen, we figured that we would take kind of an unofficial poll of some of the top wrecks. We'll roll some tape, count them down, see if you guys agree with what our poll says.
The reefer started to jackknife, then drove up the road into a ravine full of trees.
You got the stumps here in the way. You go backwards, it's gonna hit that tree more.
The other side of the trailer is so badly crinkled and wrinkled from the trees and all that the integrity is gone.
Adam!
Why was that such a complex problem, that one?
The trailer was so structurally damaged. On the other side of the trailer, people couldn't see that. We don't think it's recoverable, but we'll try. So our goal really was to get it out on the road and get it upright so that it could be unloaded.
Did the trees tear up the side of the thing, or?
Yeah. It was just, you know, on a scale of 1 to 10, it was at 8 already, damage-wise. And, you know, we got 20% chance of bringing it out.
The damage from the crash was too much.
Chicken everywhere.
That was the end of that.
you know, and didn't make it. The patient died.
Okay, let's go to the next one. Number 4.
Look at that. Straight down.
The truck jackknifed and crashed through the guardrail. All that's holding it from a 600-foot free fall is a single tree.
So when you get to something like that, Adam, do you have to like look at it and go, you know, what's the point of failure? Where is this thing gonna let go?
Well, you can only judge it from the top side. Like, I don't like going to the bottom side of things at nighttime.
Why not?
Well, if that tree breaks, that truck will be landing on top of you, so.
That the trailer and the tractor may not be connected together. If we started pulling on the tractor and the trailer wasn't hooked up, we'd be in a mess of trouble. Then the trailer would go like this.
Below that 100-foot drop is a bunch of houses down there, so you don't want that going down on somebody's
guy's
house.
house.
Yeah.
A truck that heavy is gonna take out a house.
Here's your bail.
Yeah.
Bam!
Hey, let's go. Grab this line. Come on.
The semi lost control on a grueling descent, bounced off the median, and slammed hard into a snowbank.
Well, it's buried right into the snow.
I think, was that Holland?
Pharmaceuticals.
Pharmaceuticals, that's right. And that was a very expensive load of
That was a happy wreck. Yeah.
Who was on that one?
Me and Kevin got on scene first on that one.
What did you think of it, Kev, when you first saw it?
It was difficult because the way the truck went in, it was just so cemented in with the snow.
But you didn't know that, though, till you started pulling on it.
Right.
Like, it just looked like it was sitting in the snowdrift.
Adam and I thought, like, this will be done in 20 minutes.
Right.
Out of here, towing it down the road, but it didn't turn out that way.
So you guys called in Scott, right? You came in as the number 2 truck on that one?
Jamie was number 2, I was number 3, and Bruce was number 4.
Yeah.
Come on, you stupid.
You had 4 trucks on that.
Yeah.
It's just jackknifed a little bit in the ditch. It boggled everybody's mind how much gear and iron we put on that thing, and it wasn't coming.
Keep going. Pull. We had a lot of trucks in this thing. It's just planted in there, man. It's just like cement.
One quick look at that trailer and truck. One guy in the back, one guy in the front. It should have just pulled out like that. It should have been a no-brainer.
Yeah.
That was the easiest looking job you've ever seen, and didn't need all that gear that we thought.
Okay, let's go number 2 now.
Right off the cliff. Holy.
The Super Bee hit a rock, swerved, and went off the edge of a cliff.
It's got to be, what, 200 feet down?
It's being held by a few trees 200 feet down. But the bigger problem is the active railroad track 200 feet below that.
So do you feel pressure now that you got this road, you got this load teetering on the edge?
It builds up your stress level somewhat, because you're dealing with the highways being shut down and blocking that road. You're dealing with the wreck, and you're dealing with the rail underneath. So there's lots of components, plus all your crew flagging. There's a whole array of stuff going on.
Is everybody out of the way?
I can't believe that guy got out of there, man. I shot you. Unbelievable.
All right. Was there anything left of that truck? I mean, that was a mess, that one.
Pieces.
Okay, let's go to number 1. This was our unofficial survey. Drum roll here.
The trailer spun 180 degrees, then slid into a ditch.
The tractor trailer's in pretty good shape, but it's on its side. Fairly intact. The walls bowed out a little bit. You look it over, you know, this guy's done hardly any damage to this thing, and all he needs to be is write it up, and he's gonna be away to the races.
Jamie thinks he can pull off the holy grail of recovery, saving the truck so it can drive away, cargo intact.
This wreck here, number 1, was probably the best wreck of the whole season. I mean, you know, to be able to upright a tractor trailer probably worth $500,000,
Yeah.
That's recovery.
Ice on the road is causing the wheels to slide.
We need gravel. let the bag start popping out, and I'll give you the moment.
He's ready.
Top one, top one, top one, top one, top one. Okay, good.
Good job.
The guy can drive away. That's the best
That's
of the
when
best.
you drive away smiling the whole way home.
And then
Makes
the
you
word
feel good.
goes
Yeah.
around.
Yeah.
Right? It feels good, eh? I mean, that final shot in that scene, truck goes driving away with the guy's little doggy in the front.
Yeah, save that one.
What would your vote be for the worst wreck of the season?
Bell's Crossing.
Yeah.
Yeah, the lumber truck and the methanol truck was the worst night of the year.
That was the
nightmare.
worst one. We were soaked and cold. That
Tired.
was bad. Tired too, yeah.
Stupid snow, it was stupid ice. Cold, it was warm.
What a nightmare.
Cold, tired, and miserable. Piss and rain out my feet. I'm soaked to the brim. Everybody was just about in tears. You see a bunch of rough and tough guys, all of a sudden, you know, they're not so rough and tough anymore. And we want to go home to mama. We're done.
The question is, was that really the low point of that wreck? Because I remember there was something else that happened there, unfortunately.
Oh my God.
Listen, when we come back, we'll talk to you more about that moment. So let's take a quick break, and then we'll come back and talk to the comeback kid about his return.
Over in the shop, the crew is worried about what all this means for their future.
The rumors are, I guess, the fort's moving to Fort Mac, so and I guess we're all gone. I don't know.
We'll see how it is. You know, there's obviously we're gonna have some discussion on what's going on and what his intentions are and all the rest of that BS.
I don't know what's going on. I don't know if I'm gonna keep being a car guy in hope, or does he want me to go up there and be part of the A team, or am I even on the A team? Am I still the B team? I don't know. Hopefully we'll find out soon. It's kind of frustrating. Communication around here sometimes isn't as good as it could be.
Don't make me get jazzy over here and show you how it's done. Keep pressure on that line.
Keep pressure, man. Like, I'm not 300 pounds like everyone else.
Pull it back now.
I'm gonna get really pissed
Pull!
off. Don't yell at
Get
me,
in your
buddy.
truck and go
Don't
home.
yell at me. Don't yell
Get
at
in
me.
your truck and leave.
You don't tell me what to do. You
Get
don't
in your
yell at
truck
me.
and leave. If
Yeah,
you
show
don't
off
do
for the
it, you're
camera.
told, leave.
Show off to the camera, Scotty. That's
Go away.
I thought you were a good person.
It's kind of like a captain of a ship. When the captain speaks, people do as they're told. And if you have people that aren't doing as they're told, the best thing to do is just tell that person just to go away.
Does he still have it?
You know, he's kind of almost a pensioner now, but I think he's okay.
He's a good operator. He's got lots of oil field experience.
Well, the first real test for him was pretty early in the season. You were out of town with Kevin, and there you were, on your own.
He's got this big wreck, and there's, you know, Jamie's out of town, Adam's out, Kevin's out.
Tractor trailer flipped over on its side, blocking both lanes of traffic.
Were you nervous?
Well, I was a little bit. You know, I hadn't done it, and
You hadn't been running a record
for a
how many
while.
years?
Adam made it very clear that I had to show my worth and do what he's been doing for years and years. You know, like step it up.
Hey, is everybody out of my way?
We had one truck to work with, and that's what we worked with.
Okay, everybody.
That was cool.
Textbook. Okay, let's rig her down, boys.
Nothing 80% about it was 100% perfect. You don't know until you try.
It's like hitting a home run in your return from the minors.
I think that's kind of like a grand slam, they call it.
You felt pretty good, didn't you?
I did.
But how did he do? What do you guys think? You see that tape?
He still got it. He saved the day.
So that's the high point for you last year?
That was my high point.
Okay.
Now I know we're going there.
What's the low point?
January 8th was the ultimate low.
2 nights ago, Scott parked the rotator on a steep hill directly above the flatbed. He flipped the ice cleats down to stop it from sliding, but they kicked out.
So show me what you wrecked. Right here. Oh my God.
pushed the whole body out. The whole body's.
Jamie, were you a little disappointed?
Calm down, calm down. Calm down.
It was a tough one for me to stomach.
So he goes from being the hero to kind of being the GOAT.
The zero.
In really a matter of couple of weeks,
Days,
maybe.
yeah, within
Days?
Yeah, yeah.
It was bad, you know, like I knew, you know, I mean, for Jamie to kick me loose in a, you know, $750,000 truck, you know, it showed me that he had a lot of faith and trust in me to take care of it. And then, you know, when that happened, it was like disgusting.
One thing I gotta ask you. Why weren't the chains on before you went down the hill?
The roads were in great shape. And they appeared to be in great shape. The plow had been going up and down and sanding the hell out of it. And I think what happened is there was just that one little bit of a spot that was kind of untouched, maybe a little dip in the road or something. I don't know.
One of the other irritants this season between you and Scotty was the General.
Driving the General, I mean, it's kind of like the penalty box.
I just got to kind of duck down like this.
The General truly is an embarrassing truck to drive.
This ain't a bad old truck at all, if I can shift it. You know what, these guys are spoiled. You know, you get a brand new truck, you earn that truck. I could take any kind of a truck like this, bubble gum it together, duct tape it together, and I'd make $250,000. Scott should be in that truck doing the job. I'll suck it up, princess. We all did it. We've all been there.
You told us you were quite frustrated with Jamie.
I was.
Many times, getting in that General, it was a common theme. You were unhappy in that truck. And I would even go so far as to suggest you would have said, Jamie isn't doing enough to get me my new truck.
So this is the truck.
Is it ever shiny, eh?
Oh, it's gorgeous.
What kind of a timeline are we looking at? So we're a couple weeks out?
A couple of weeks out.
Okay.
My personal thought was there could have been a little bit more effort put into making sure that truck was done, or trying to make it a little bit quicker than it was. You know, I'm just run off the beetle. Have you ever...
Oh, God.
Huh? No.
Come on.
I can't relax because there's so many things that people are always calling on me. I need to start saying no.
We had battles all season
Did you guys
long.
argue about
we
that?
Argued all
Pigeonhole.
You know what? It became such a sore spot. You know, like, and I'll sit here right across the table from him and say, you know what, Scott? You're a good operator. You know what you're doing. Sit and have a beer with you anywhere. No problem. I don't dislike you. We don't have, but we got to the point where we were stressing and fighting every day of the week.
Jamie broke the news that the new truck is built, but he can't afford to put it into service.
You know, what do I do?
I've got to cut costs.
I can't.
I've got to cut costs. This is the thing I'm wrestling with. It keeps me awake in the middle of the night.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Well, I'm sure it's going to keep me awake in the middle of the night.
Well, near the end of the season, you know, we basically saw your truck arrive on the back of the flatbed.
Yeah.
The only thing is, though, I can't license it and have it sitting here and me making payments on a truck that we'll hardly use. This thing will be $3,000 to $4,000 a month, and we won't license this till fall, if we keep it.
I've done everything that I've been asked to do by Jamie, and now I just got the biggest kick in the I've ever had, you know? It's like, I wasted my whole winter. Wasted it.
He gave up a good money job in Alberta to come.
Yeah.
Did you feel a responsibility to deliver on your promise?
I think that I did everything I could possibly do, given the circumstances that are beyond my control. He got kind of shafted in the whole thing. I'm not denying that. But at the end of the day, I didn't shaft him personally. It wasn't me saying, hey, Scott, I'm gonna give you the gears and put a knife in your back.
Everybody has their own personal feeling.
Do you wish that you didn't come to Hope? Do you wish you would have stayed with your job in Alberta?
I kind of wish that, you know, if we seen things that things weren't going to work out when they were supposed to, that, you know, maybe I should have pulled the pin on it.
My question is, do you regret coming here?
That's a tough one. It's tough to say.
No, you know what? There's some bittersweet moments there. I mean,
you know.
And I'll be fair to Scott, too. There was a lot of times during the winter, he saved our ass on the job.
Even though other people didn't fulfill their obligations to me, I committed to be here for the season. Point of the matter is the job still has to get done.
Back at the yard, Jamie's got a surprise up his sleeve for Scott.
Come here, you lying, cheating, thieving bastard. So here's the deal.
Guy walks up in the airport. You're from that show, Highway Thru Hell. He says, yeah. I'm not signing autographs. I'm the grumpy old fart on that show. And that's the way it is, and that's the way it's going to be.
We got Bruce with us. Crazy Horse. Welcome back, Bruce.
Glad to be back.
You started out, you had big plans this season. You're going to get your truck pimped out.
Another promise not kept, eh?
Exactly.
If there's no wrecks, you don't eat.
Because money's tight, some hoped-for upgrades haven't been done. Plans to pimp out Bruce's wrecker are now on hold, although Jamie's most senior driver is still optimistic.
Yeah, sweet truck when she's done, putting a wicked sound system in it.
Yeah.
And all underneath the body, they're going to put strobe lights.
Why was getting the truck pimped out, why was that important to you?
I like that truck.
You see potential in it?
It's a nice truck.
Why didn't you pimp out the truck?
I just think we had just too much on the go. There were so many projects. It's like, how many projects can you do?
Bruce, what kind of season did you have? Did you have some struggles this year?
I had a few.
What was the challenge for you?
I was getting tired of getting up at 3, 4 in the morning.
Bruce is a great guy, but when the snow flies, Bruce isn't exactly the snow shed warrior.
I don't like chaining up, period.
Now he's gonna be stuck here, you watch.
You're gonna have to chain up, Bruce.
Putting on chains. What is it about chains? I mean, it's part of the job, man.
They're chains.
They're chains. I won't put them on if I do not have to.
There were a couple times when you showed up on the mountain, everybody else was chained up, you didn't have any chains on. I mean, you've got to know that that's going to get you into trouble, potentially, no?
Gets me into trouble, I get into trouble.
Caused me a few stressful moments.
Why?
Most of the time he was telling me to blow it out my ass and he'd do whatever the hell he wanted to do. So it's like, okay, how much of that can you take, right? So, you know, I've got Adam going hard and heavy, and I remember one night you were sleeping in a pullout somewhere, weren't you, on the highway? And it's like I'm driving by, putting my chains on, and I'm going, look at this. In your truck there, Bruce? I worry about Bruce all the time. Because he gets some truck stop or in a parking lot or pull out somewhere in the highway, you know, passed away. Bruce.
You also got to give him some respect, though. The old dog's put his time in on the mountain.
Yeah.
He's
35 years in this business.
You got to cut a guy some slack?
I try to, I do. And then, you know, it gets to the point where, you know, is this a worthwhile business event? And you got to kind of, you know, one thing in this business is a small, tight little world, but at the end of the day, I still have the cash reality to deal with. Bruce needs to be driving this. This will be easier on his back and lifting and all that kind of stuff. And it'd be easier for him to drive around than driving them big trucks, you know. But, you know, I guess it's a little bit crusty like Bruce. So, a crusty truck for a crusty guy.
All he needs to do now is convince Bruce.
Maybe the way to solve this problem is to put you more in a smaller truck And then you work with Ken to do the car towing. So.
Don't appreciate people saying I can't handle this job.
But what did you think? When you asked him to go to a smaller truck, he wouldn't. You were frustrated.
I was trying to take the stress off him, put him in a job where he could still make some money.
Ultimately, Bruce, at the end of the day, why is it hard for you to move into a smaller truck?
I don't like small trucks.
Is it a pride thing?
Yeah.
It's pride.
Yeah. There's more money in big stuff than there is in small stuff.
You gotta do 5 times the work in a little truck. Than
Exactly.
The work is lighter work, though, too. Here's the thing. I mean, you know, picking those heavy chains up. You're coming back from 10 years off the job. I'm pushing 48 years old. At the end of the day, you don't get out of bed as quick. You don't bend over as easy. And as you age, it gets tougher and tougher to do.
Did you feel a responsibility to move him into a smaller truck to lighten the load on him?
Yes. And that was my way. I didn't really want Bruce to retire. That wasn't my goal. Hey, Bruce. The final straw for Bruce was a phone call from a customer saying that he did $15,000 damage that I've got to pay for. I got to go over some with you. They said that thing's $15,000 damage to that truck.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what's going on lately, though, but it's just like you're upside down, you know what I mean? Up in the...
Yeah, no, a minute.
This is a hard thing for me to talk to you about, even, Bruce. I love you to death, Bruce, but I think you need to retire. I really do.
You had to make him retire.
Had to. Not that I disrespected Bruce. Bruce is a trooper and a warrior in our business. You know, it is a hard thing for you to retire a guy out because you know what he's been through. It's a brutal, brutal business to be in. It's a hard one to say to a guy, hey, you know, I know you put in X amount of years, and to just say, hey, you're done. That's the worst possible thing you could have to do as a boss, is tell a guy he's retired. It really was hard. I had to draw the line and say, hey, you know what, Bruce? You need to be in a different job that's not gonna, you know, push you as hard. I mean, it's just like me. You think, is it nicer to drive around in a pickup truck all day or drive one of them big rigs?
Let's take a look at the retirement party and let's come back and talk about it.
Thought we were gonna retire together.
No, I am retired.
Okay, buddy, well, good luck, man. I'm gonna miss you big time.
Pull up. I hate to see him go. I'm gonna miss him. I'm gonna miss him hard.
Comes a point in everybody's life where it's like you need to stand down a little bit and relax a little bit.
I'm a legend, and I'm old school. Guess that I was slowing down, and it was time to retire. Yeah, I'm going home.
I love you,
See
man.
you later.
I love you.
Yeah.
Crazy horse, crazy horse, crazy horse.
Few tears that night?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Who here had the hardest time dealing with Bruce's retirement?
Probably Jamie.
Probably Jamie, yeah.
But you didn't really let it show, did you?
Well, I tried not to, but I mean, you know, try to be the big boy, you know. Even watching this again here right now was kind of a bit of a tearjerker for me, really.
Bruce, how do you feel being forced to retire?
I wasn't really forced into retirement. I wanted to retire.
Is that true?
I've had.
Is that true, Jimmy?
I've had enough of
Gave
this.
me grief.
But
Day after day after day. Yelled at me, screamed at me, told me to pound sand, stuck your finger up at me, drove by me. Yeah, you wanted to retire. Yeah, sure.
Well, listen, to old Bruce.
Cheers, Bruce.
Cheers, Bruce.
Good to see you, brother.
To all you did on the highway. Okay, so we'll leave it at that. And when we come back, we're gonna take a look at some of the new guys who joined Heavy Rescue.
If I pick up, Jimmy, am I gonna flip over? I don't think so. Just go nice and easy.
You just watch me.
You guys want to stand back? Everybody out of there? What's going on here? Hey, move. Hey!
is a great guy. You know, Gord can be an extra man. Gord can ride swamper on the truck, work in the shop, good at all three of those things.
He's one of them guys that can basically do anything.
My first impression of Gord was he's a scary-looking dude. Gord definitely has the tow truck DNA. Got high hopes for you.
Thanks a lot.
He's a hell of a good swamper. You give him a task and he does it, and he does it right.
Geez, Gord, that's a pretty good review. Everybody seemed to like you.
Good job.
How'd you feel about your first season?
I loved it. I mean, getting taught by everyone, I mean.
Is he a future Bruce?
Possibly.
30 years from now?
You never know.
What do you think?
Oh, yeah.
You haven't got the right attitude.
No, not yet.
Oh, he's a little bit independent. I've noticed that.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the high point of the season for you?
The lumber wreck. That
When
was.
they sent you over the edge.
Yeah.
Nice knowing you, buddy.
There's huge rocks everywhere, and any moment in time, those rocks are just gonna let loose. It's pretty hard to hold the cable and haul a big chain down, right? It's backwards.
Is he okay? You all right?
Hole right there.
That just come apart. Stay back, Gord. Okay, here it comes. It actually jumped off. This is really, 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 really dangerous. He just so much as juggles the lumber underneath him. It's like a domino effect. It'll just go. Be careful to not upset that thing. It's just sitting on its own, right? You move that trailer a little bit, it could take off on you, right?
Go ahead, get the bolt. It feels good when the boss trusts you to go down the hill and do the job.
That was the first time you'd ever swamped?
By myself, yeah. Adrian said, you know what? Here's your work and get it done, right?
You looked at it and you went, what?
Yeah, I was like, wow, this is gonna be huge.
You're not a giant guy, though. You're like you're a little guy. You're probably the littlest guy in the crew, right?
Yeah.
He's got a big heart.
Oh, yeah.
But a big heart, can that carry a snatch block and all that chain?
Oh, yeah.
Bet.
Well, basically, my piercings hold me down to the ground, right?
Oh, yeah, is that
I
what
won't
it is?
fall over, so.
Listen, one kind of surprising moment that we didn't know about you was we got to meet somebody kind of special in your life.
Oh, my daughter, Addison, yeah.
So what's happening?
Hello. Yeah. How are you?
Good.
Yeah? I haven't seen my daughter for about 3 weeks now.
Gord's daughter lives with her grandparents, so he can work in Hope.
Come here.
Jump really high.
As high as you can. Oh, yeah. It's awesome to be here, because being up there all the time and just miss a lot of this.
That was a pretty cool moment.
Oh, yeah. She's great.
So another new guy who started, Chris, you came from Ontario. How did you guys find each other?
They were looking for somebody. I ran heavy tow truck, and
We're taking and go.
We needed more help for the winter, so we thought, okay, we need the guy right now. We hire him on the spot.
I'll even open the door for you, so.
Chris is confident he can handle whatever the Coke throws his way.
Woohoo!
I did the exact same thing in Ontario. Just want to rock out. That's my goal.
In one of the episodes, you're driving up Highway 1.
Oh, yeah. Adam had said to me, he goes, you got to really watch that road for rocks that will slash your tires. And I'm, okay. And then I'm cruising up Highway 1 to get to this wreck.
Never driven this highway. Absolutely not. 100% have ever drove this highway. So I have not a clue where I'm going. I'm just going to look to see where this accident is and see if they need help.
And then I'm following a plow guy, and this plow guy's going around and he's got the blade down there. Like, there's like no snow, and you see rocks, and you could hear the rocks hitting the plow.
How'd you feel about that?
I was like, holy.
It's obviously very different than what you're used to in Ontario.
It was like, you call a hill in Ontario, these aren't hills, these are mountains.
You gotta get the lift up before you drive it. Lock that thing up, man. Lock it. You don't need this. Lock it.
How are you supposed to lock it?
I don't know. You're the tow truck guys, man.
Oh my God. I've never towed a car in my whole entire life. not gonna lie to you. I didn't even know how to hook it up.
You said your first episode on the show that you had never towed a car before.
Never.
Some people in that episode wondered if you were for real. Defend yourself.
Some of the things that they do here is way different the way we do it in Ontario.
Jamie, some guys, some bosses might have thrown the guy under the bus. You stuck with them. Why?
When a new guy comes in, I'm not so much about, hey, you're not top dog and you gotta go. I'm gonna bring him in and try to make sure that he can get better. That's what I want to do with a new guy.
What was the low point for you?
Was on the coke with that girl getting run over.
Another vehicle came down the hill, struck that vehicle again, and then struck the woman that got out to help and killed her. Makes you love your loved ones a little bit more.
What do, right? Happens. They go too fast and they don't pay attention. And that's what happens. People die.
For you, that's probably the first time you've ever run into death at a wreck scene, right?
No. I've been to a couple different fatals in Ontario, but not like that.
That was a sad one, wasn't it?
It was, I gotta say, it's probably one of the saddest incidences that I've had to encounter in all the years of towing,
She was a good Samaritan, got out to help.
She was a nurse or something.
Nurse.
But I can't imagine it gets any easier for you guys. I mean, dealing with death, do you ever get used to it?
When you come across that, there's an emptiness. You live with that emptiness for a while, you think about it. 5 years down the road, you'll think about it and feel that same little bit of emptiness about it. Knowing full well that every one of these accidents is preventable.
You agree with that, Jim?
Yeah, I think a lot of times people are used to their small town and then they don't understand the conditions and they're not really prepared for that sharp corner or that up and down. So they're out of their element coming to the mountains.
If the roads are that bad,
stay home.
Go to sleep. Stay home.
Do you think the show's changed people's driving habits at all?
Well, I think over the last season, we've really seen a marked, noticeable reduction in accidents all over this area.
People have been way better prepared for traveling.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, maybe something good will come out of this then. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope a lot of the young people that watch the show are influenced in a positive way where they want to get involved in the industry. Thanks for Rylan. I love to sign posters for them at the different truck shows and interact with them when I can in between trying to run the business. Adam, do you want to sign this, buddy? See you later, partners. Thanks, Jamie. Let's say something funny to him.
Sure, do whatever you want, yeah.
Anything? Okay, stay out of the ditch. Make sure you tune into Season 2, the finale of Highway Thru Hell, and watch me outsmart the competition again.
Watch me kick Jamie's butt, the Highway Thru Hell season finale.
There it is, the Green Goblin.
Well, I don't know where they are. I haven't seen them around. It's kind of odd. They're probably in bed sleeping, making cupcakes. Probably making cupcakes.
Al believes in keeping his overhead to a minimum.
Never once has anybody phoned my family's office and asking if we got a shiny truck before we get a job.
Al, is it really true?
That's funny.
One guy, one truck, enough to keep the coke open?
You've got to learn to do on your own. Like these guys, they run around and have all kinds of people doing different things. There's some things not at all, but it's...
There's a good dig.
Yeah. I've watched my grandpa tow on the same corners you guys think you need rotators and this and that for. I used to watch my grandpa do it with an old Home 750 wrecker. So
Usually we're off the highway in a couple hours, and one truck, it'll take you all day to clear a simple B train.
Well, what is more important? I mean, is it more important just to get the thing done fast, throw a whole bunch of iron at it?
As long as you can get things opened up and be cost effective to the customer.
Cost effective?
Is there anything?
Some days I wish I didn't start at all.
Cost effective. Is it not true that our industry already works at half price? Half the price compared to our neighboring jurisdictions. So how much more cost effective do you need to be for them?
Is it really cost effective to make that customer on one wreck wait a whole day to get his truck off the road?
Well, everybody wants to be home at the end of the day, but this is a 24/7 job, right?
He's had to shift from being the lone wolf to leader of the pack.
Look out! Gord, just cut the wheels hard to the right and go forward.
You're repositioning or coming off?
Yeah, cut her loose.
Same change as Give me a little bit more.
I got 8 people asking to do everything at once. Just undo the chain. Leave the chain there.
I don't have enough, Al. Hey, we're digging the landing leg in, Al.
Watch out, John. Get out of there. Gotta have a victory stick.
Scott, let me ask you this. You're new back to the Coke. You've seen both these guys go at it for years and years and years. Step back for a minute as an independent observer. Whose model works better?
That's a tough one.
That is a tough one.
You know, Jamie's gone to a new cutting edge.
So
you know,
Jamie's
trying to
model-
lead the industry.
So Jamie's model is better?
I'm not saying Jamie's model.
You're not going to tell me, are you?
I'm not gonna. You know, Al's tried and true. Jamie's is tried and true, but he's moving to the edge.
I'm trying to be leading edge, cutting edge. So financially, we're risking maybe a lot more.
All your guys is whining and crying all winter. I thought I'd bring you guys some cupcakes.
We got a cupcake somewhere, guys?
I brought enough, Adam. You can have 2.
Okay, sounds good.
Did you make these, Al?
Thanks.
I had them custom made. They're green goblin.
Green Goblin cupcake.
Those things are shinier than your truck is.
Let's take a break. When we come back, we're going to take a look at the future of Jamie Davis Heavy Rescue on the Coke, and the big question on everybody's mind, are you guys going to Fort McMurray?
What about the airlines and that?
What about him? You're gonna watch him break in a minute. You wanna climb down there and undo him?
I ain't crawling under that.
Whoa! Look at.
Yeah, go ahead.
Got one vehicle off-road left, so we'll just wait for the tow truck.
Earlier this season, a local tow company that specializes in cars decided that they want a piece of the big rig action. In the interest of fairness, Highway Patrol has implemented an on-call rotation policy, and this call has already been dispatched to the other company. With Jamie off rotation, all police calls for the next 2 weeks will be offered to his competitor first.
This idea of rotation, 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off, sharing it with your competition, how's that affecting you? How's that hurting you?
Never, you know, competition's good in any form.
Sure
you need
it is.
competitors. It's taken years to build up our program in order to handle the types of accidents that are here, come up with the guys, the equipment, and put that package together into something, to make it into something that'll actually do a job. You start cutting the budget in half. As much as we're a private business, we're also an essential service to the highway. We're in a service that keeps the road open to the public. So at the end of the day, if we can't function financially, we can't do the job.
So in this last episode that we just saw, you came up with this idea, which I think was cooked up here in the barn.
Everything around me has beaten me to the ground where I can't even really supply the service.
It's not a lack of knowledge that's holding you back here. It's a lack of business, and you don't feel you can.
Well, we can't survive. Really, we can't survive.
So, why aren't you trying Fort Mac?
What have you got to lose?
Fort McMurray is a boom town, 900 miles away in the heart of oil country.
We keep getting drawn to Fort McMurray. The oil fields are going crazy up there with work. So maybe we got to go to Alberta, and they'll appreciate a couple guys like us who come out there and do the job for them.
One of the things you guys looked at doing was going to Alberta. And tell me the first time you heard about potentially going to Fort McMurray. What was your first sort of thought?
I know there's a lot of work in Fort McMurray. I know Jamie's got the equipment, Jamie's got the expertise, and he's got the people. The cons for me is that I love being in Hope, and Alberta's is a long way from me. I grew up 2 blocks from the ocean. I love the ocean, I love the mountains, I love the BC thing.
And you've worked up there, right?
I've worked in the area a little bit.
What do you think of that place?
Well, it's a very expensive place to be. The paperwork involved in being there, and the certifications, and the cold.
It's not cheap up there, right?
It's a very expensive proposition.
Adam, what do you think?
The only thing I'm struggling with is my family, leaving my family behind. Yeah. And do I really want to uproot my family? I don't know. What do you do?
Is it an easy sell for you?
You know, that decision may be made for us in business. It may not be our decision. I really don't want to go and play in somebody else's sandbox. Bottom line is, if you can't afford to pay the fuel bills or pay all the bills, you may be forced out. Or the other option is we have to degrade our equipment and levels and people in order to stay here and survive.
Well, Jamie's got a big decision here for the Coke, for his company, for his family at home. To find out what happens, you're gonna have to tune in to the season finale of Highway Thru Hell.
Next time on the Highway Thru Hell.
Nobody's going anywhere.
A nasty spring storm
Guy, he blocked the whole road.
catches the Coke off guard.
We were converting to summer.
A mail truck hurtles toward an icy river.
I'm worried about that trailer moving.
And a broken promise forces Jamie to walk off the job.
We're done. Okay? We're leaving.
And face a reality that could drive him off the Coke.
You're either going ahead or you're going backwards. A few months ago, the competitor brought in a big wrecker into town that cuts our business in half. So the reason I called you guys all in today is because